See, this is what floors me, and this is why, if people understood these codes, that people would really get a grasp of this. You know that red and blue is unstable. It's one side or the other. Republican and Democrat. I don't know about Canada, how you guys, just a couple people in here watch me from Canada. I know you guys have a different government, but it's the same thing, one side opposed to the other. So ours is red and blue. You know those two sides are always opposed to each other because it's how the game is played. Okay? How can you expect anything of any real value? This is the governor of of Illinois. How can you expect anything truthful to come from this man when he's wearing this color with this color? How could you ever expect? And this guy standing here, that's absolutely a Masonic hand pose. How can you expect that what this guy is signing is a law that he signed and made up himself, or has really sat down and looked at it, or has any real power whatsoever to help the people? How can anybody in their fucking right mind that understands this code understand that if you go and you push a button that your vote counts? Your vote doesn't count. All that shit is a play to make you think that you're fucking part of the show, and you're not. You're a fucking audience, an audience participant at best. At best. How in the fuck would anybody look at this and go, yeah, right, okay, buddy, you're looking out for my best interest. You're wearing your insignia colors. The Saturnalian black with the purple, which is the woman. What the fuck? That means that you're a member of one of the biggest organizations in the world, and you were told exactly how you were going to make that law go. How can anybody in their fucking right mind that can even grasp this think that there's any truth to any of this law shit? We, the United States, and I'm going to make a video and I'm going to show you just how Sandy Hook, how the World Trade Center, and how one other famous case that was before we were born are all tied together, and how all of this stuff, you'll see when you see it, you'll understand. How can anybody in their right mind look at this and in any way, shape, or form think that there's some truth to any of this shit? Why doesn't somebody walk up and ask one of these fucks, why are you wearing a purple fucking tie? What are you, the Joker? In actuality, they're employees of the Joker, as we all know who the Joker is. How ludicrous is this shit? I mean, it's there's this fucking idiot on the radio. Sometimes when I'm at the airport, he's got a talk show about politics, and he's the progressive or whatever. The Norman Goldman show. The Normans were they're descendants of the Vikings, which are the descendants of the Phoenicians. Norman Goldman, the plunderers, the stealers, the rapists, the murderers. Norman Goldman is going to tell me all about politics and how I should vote. For fuck's sake, it's not even corruption. There's nothing corrupt about it. Listen to the words. Criminal justice. Listen again. Criminal justice. It's run by criminals. The justice is dealt out by criminals. That's what it means. It doesn't mean that you're trying to bring justice against criminals. It's run by criminals. And they enjoy it. What a fucking goof. What a goof. Go watch, I think it's still on Netflix. I think it's on YouTube too. Go watch Dante's Inferno. It's a cartoon, but it's very freaky. Especially the part where he gets into hell and the guys who are the Knight Templars are stuck in hell because they thought it was okay to go murder people during the Crusades and that some man called the Pope or whoever could forgive them. And then they found out, oh shit, we're stuck here. Now we can never get out. So it's an interesting, it's worth a watch. Okay? So whatever these guys are doing, whatever. There's nothing corrupt in the system because the system just runs this way. It would be corrupt if one of these fuckers took this tie off and put on a tank top and said, I ain't going to take this bullshit no more. I'm not going to lie to the people. Then it would be a corrupt system. Right now, it's working perfectly fine in criminal justice the way that it was set up to. There's nothing corrupt about it. It runs exactly the way it's supposed to. Corruption would be is if this guy fucking put on a toupee sideways, opened a can of beer, fucking took out a thing of underarm deodorant, licked it, put it under his arm, and said, I'm not fucking the people no more. Let me tell you how this place really works. That would be the corruption in the system. But as it is right now, there's no corruption in the system. This guy is smiling because he knows he's fucking the people and he don't care. He don't care. They still have to follow, they have to fall within the guidelines and the rules of the way the law is written. But that's the fun part about it, see? Because if you go read about Simon Templar, who was the saint in the 60s TV show, it said that he worked both sides of the law. If you understand anything about the Masons, they work both sides of the law. That's exactly how it works. And then you have your red and your blue. Okay? This guy wearing purple does not mean he's walking the center path. They have created a fake center path that serves them, not the greater good. That means they're in league with these fallen fucking chicks with dicks. There's no absolute yes, this is a good thing. There's nothing holy here. Nothing, nowhere. This fucking guy's smiling like he's doing some kind of service for the people. How ludicrous. How absolutely imbecilic. You know what? If nobody showed up and voted, these guys might freak out a little bit, but they control the media, and they would say, oh, it was a landslide. People turned out in record numbers. And we can prove it. See the numbers? Because they're computerized. It doesn't matter. I'm just floored that I'm listening to these talk shows and people are calling in. And I think that Hillary Clinton would be good because what are you, a moron? Oh, Bill Clinton was a Rhodes Scholar. Rhodes is just like another island that was dealing with the same Phoenician bullshit, murdering kids, thieving, plundering, the same shit. But everybody holds that like, oh, that means he's really smart. No, it doesn't. It means he's a fucking thief. You know, he proved it, right? When they had the case. Oh, did you have sex with that woman? Well, no, you know, it depends on how you're going to define sex. Quit fucking beating about the bush, you cunt. Yes or no? Did you stick your dick in her mouth? Did she touch your fucking wee-wee dickweed? Yeah, then you did. What the fuck? This country is doomed because when you take God out of the equation, when you take him and remove him out of the equation, people start thinking it's okay to do the wrong things all the time. And then it becomes second nature to do the wrong things all the time. And then guess what happens? Then the people that were supposed to do good, they do the wrong things because they see that everything's become corrupted. And then the whole system falls. And then everybody cries. But in actuality, they were the designers of their own destruction. How can anybody think that there's any truth to any of this when this guy dresses like this? For fuck's sake. What the fuck? It's lunacy. Complete and utter lunacy. Idiots. Like you think that these fucks give two shits about you? They don't give a fucking rat's ass about you. They never did. That's how they got into that position they're in. They care about their fucking lodge and paying their dues and helping their buddies out. It's the way the system works. I'm not going to fault them for it. At least, you know, at least they're true to that, I guess. But this is just ridiculous. And every motherfucker that's in the know is sitting there looking at this, smiling just like he is. Because they know it's just a big fucking goof.